A late night. Part 1.
Last night, my parents went to a musical. They went with the Wises, who are the people we visited last Saturday. Before the show, Mom and Dad walked down Broadway. Mom wanted to see the theaters and clubs. Dad hated the crowds. They walked very slowly, and they arrived about 5 minutes late. Mom loved the show. Mrs. Wise liked the dances, but she didn't like the songs. Dad didn't like the show at all because he can't stand musicals, and Mr. Wise didn't like it either. After the show, they went to a nightclub. They enjoyed that very much. They didn't arrive back in the hotel until very late. This morning they stayed in bed until 11 o'clock.
Part 2. Hal's Place.
I'm sorry, but I don't have a reservation for you. When did you call?
I called last Thursday.
And what did you ask for?
I asked for a table for 4 at 10:15.
Maybe you called the other Hal's Place, Mr. Fent.
Oh, no. My name isn't Fent. It's Kent.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't look for Kent. I looked for Fent. Yes, here's your reservation. Did you ask for a table in the little back room?
No, I didn't. I'd like one in the main room, please.
Well, we have 2 tables. One's near the bar, and the other's near the door. The one near the bar is a small round table. The other one's a large square table. Which one would you like?
Oh, I don't know. You don't have a table near the dance floor, do you?
No, I'm sorry, but we don't.
The small round one near the bar is fine.
Dinner.
I'm sorry we arrived late. Kathy wanted to walk down Broadway.
Why did she want to walk down Broadway?
To look at the theaters and clubs.
You didn't miss much.
Good. Now, what would everyone like to eat?
I'm not very hungry.
Neither am I, but I am thirsty.
So am I. Why don't we have a drink?
Okay, but I'm very thirsty. I'd like a glass of water first.
And what about dinner?
I think I'd like the chicken that we had last week.
How did they prepare it?
I'm not sure, but it tasted very good.
I liked it very much. I'm going to have it again.
So am I.
I'd like a steak. What about you, Dave?
So would I. A big, juicy steak and a fresh green salad. I love steak.
The musical.
Did you enjoy the show, Karen?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. I adore musicals.
So do I.
You didn't like the first act, did you?
No, I didn't. The women danced badly, and the men who danced seemed nervous.
Yes, you're right. The woman who played the nurse wasn't Jill Sheen, was she?
No, she wasn't. Her name was Sherry Chilver.
She talked too fast, and she didn't dance very well either.
Did you really enjoy the show?
Yes, of course we did.
What did you like?
Oh, everything.
Costumes and scenery.
You don't really like musicals, do you?
No, not really. I prefer dramas. Last week we went to see A View from the Bridge.
The production wasn't very good, was it?
No, but the play was interesting.
You were lucky. Tonight's play was dull.
The actors and actresses weren't very good.
No. But the costumes and scenery were great.
I didn't like the costumes the men had, but the dresses the women had were beautiful.
Who was the actor who played the doctor?
That was Randy McHugh. He was in a movie I saw last week. He's the actor who was the doctor in another musical last year. I didn't like that show either.
Why did you buy tickets for this show?
To please you.
Oh, thanks. Why don't we dance?
Part 3.
Fast talkers.
Did you talk to John last night?
No, I didn't.
You didn't miss much.
He's the man who talks so fast. His wife doesn't talk slowly either.
I can't stand people who talk too fast.
Maybe they think quickly.
The other one.
I adore this short black dress. You don't have a bigger size, do you?
I'm sorry, but we don't, madam. This little yellow dress is your size.
No, I prefer the other one.
Which one, madam?
The one that this lady's wearing. I can't have that one, can I?
I'm sorry, but that was the only one, madam.